In today's episode of Wingle's Workshop, I'll be making an everyday carry fixed blade knife for a retired police officer. I'll be making this knife from 1084 high carbon steel, and I'll start out by scribing the template into the steel after applying some layout fluid. Now I'll use an angle grinder to rough out the profile of the knife. Now that I have the knives roughed out, it's time to head to the 4x36 belt sander to dial in the profiles. Now I'm going to reapply some layout fluid to the edges and then mark out my center lines, which is where I'll grind my bevels to. Now I'm going to grind my bevels again on the 4x36 belt sander. I'll start with a 40 grit belt to get some of the bulk of the material off, and then I'll move up to an 80 and a 120. So here's where we're at. You can actually see where the bevels aren't quite even, but I'm going to leave a little bit of bulk on the knife for the heat treat, and then I'll come back and clean that up and even those out. Now I'm going to mark out and center punch the pinholes and the weight reduction holes, and then I'll bring them over to the drill press and get those drilled out. This is a jimping file. It's used to file grooves into the spine of the knife to give your thumb some extra grip. Now I'm going to heat treat the knife using a MAP gas torch and a small forge that I made from a paint can. Since it's 1084 high carbon steel, I basically need to get it to non-magnetic, maybe just a tad hotter, and then quench it in some warm oil. After the quench, it went into the oven for a temper, 400 degrees, 2 cycles of 2 hours. These are the scales I glued up. They're made from G10 liners and black canvas micarta. I'll clamp the scales together and then clamp them to the knife and then take them over to the drill press and drill out the pinholes. Now I'll mark out the scales and remove the excess material using my bandsaw and a flush trim router bit. Now I'm going to hand sand the knife from 220 grit up through 600 grit. Now I'm going to acid etch the knife in ferric chloride. I will neutralize the acid using baking soda and then stone wash the knife. With the finish done, it's time to glue the scales onto the knife, and I will do that using West Systems G-Flex epoxy. With the glue up done, I will cut the excess pins off with an angle grinder. When you do this, you need to make sure that you cut them pretty quickly because you don't want to overheat the epoxy in the handle. Once I grind the pins flush on the belt sander, I will come back over to the router, this time using a round over bit on the knife scales. Then I'll head back over to the belt sander to round the handle over and give it a Coke bottle shape. And then I'll finish the handle out using a file and then follow that up with a whole bunch of hand sanding. Now I'll go ahead and sharpen the knife. I didn't record the process of making the sheath, but I figured I would go ahead and show it to you guys. It's just a simple taco sheath with a clip that I attached with hardware. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. And if you want to be notified when I upload new videos, hit that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching.